Good morning, students. Welcome to our maths class. We were in the chapter fractional numbers. Let us see exercise 3.4 for page number 41. Before we go to explain the sums given here, we like to discuss few definitions which are related to this exercise. Children, you know very well about a fraction. Fraction is having numerator and denominator. Top number is numerator, down number is denominator. In the fractions also, there are some types of fractions. A fraction with smaller numerator than the denominator is called a proper fraction. I repeat, a proper fraction is a fraction with the smaller numerator. In a fraction, if the numerator is smaller than the denominator, that is a proper fraction. If at all in a fraction the numerator only bigger than its denominator, then it is called as an improper fraction. Then it is called as an improper fraction. Now, two types of fractions we have discussed. Proper fraction with the numerator smaller and denominator is bigger. Another improper fraction, numerator only bigger than its denominator. Two fractions are finished. Third one, mixed fraction. A mixed fraction is a fraction. It is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Let us see. Here 5 4 by 7. 5 4 by 7. Here numerator is smaller than the denominator. So this small one 4 by 7 is a proper fraction. There 5 is given. That 5 is a whole number. Mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Is it clear, students? Other than these three fractions, there are some other fractions we have called like fractions, unlike fractions, of course unit fractions also there for us. Let us discuss. If the fractions are having same denominator, those are called like fractions. Fractions are having the same denominator. If the denominator is same in many fractions, such fractions are said to be like fractions. Then what do you say about unlike fractions? Yes, if the fractions are having different denominators, then those fractions are said to be unlike fractions. Is it clear, students? We have discussed so far proper fractions, improper fractions, mixed fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions. Total 5 types we have discussed. One more is that is unit fraction. If in a fraction, if the numerator is only 1, if in a fraction the numerator is 1, such a fraction is known as unit fraction. Suppose 1 by 7, again 1 by 9, 1 by 3, 1 by 5, all these are unit fractions since those are having 1 is in the numerator. Is it clear, students? Now let us see sums related to the concepts or the definitions what we have discussed so far. We will see that part. Here page 41, first question. Encircle the like fractions. Just now we have discussed. What did we discuss about like fractions? If the denominator of the fractions are same, are equal, such fractions are said to be like fractions. In the given, some number of fractions are given. In those which fractions are called like fractions, just to put a circle around it, draw a circle around it, they said. That is only the meaning, encircle the like fractions. When we go through the list of fractions given, we came to know here 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, all these which are circled or which are drawn around them are circles. Some fractions are arranged in circles or draw a circle around them. All of them are having same denominator. Here 5 is the denominator. Here is 5 denominator. Here I have noticed 5 as denominator. Yes, 5 is there in the denominator. When the fractions are with the same denominator, we call them as like fractions. So they said like fractions only. You should draw a circle around the like fractions. Now all these fractions which are arranged in the circles are called like fractions. I think it is easy for you. We will go for the next part. Here, encircle the proper fractions. We discussed about proper fractions. If a numerator of any fraction is smaller than its denominator, then such a fraction is said to be proper fraction. Am I correct? Now we will recall that knowledge. Now let us check which fraction is having a smaller numerator and a bigger denominator. Then such a fraction I want to put in the circle. Yes, here in the starting numerator is smaller than the denominator. That means denominator only bigger. Here also numerator is smaller than the denominator. When the numerator is smaller than the denominator, I have to draw a circle around that. Now all these what I have arranged in the circles, those fractions are numerators are smaller ones than the denominators. That means the denominator is only bigger. Then those are said to be proper fractions. So those only I have drawn the circles around them. Is it clear, children? Are you thinking these are easy for you? Let's do it. Then go for it. Encircle the mixed fractions. As we said, the mixed fractions are fractions. These are with a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. There must be whole number and proper fraction. Together should form a proper fraction. That only here 2 is a whole number, 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. Two things together formed a mixed fraction. Same way 1 2 by 3, 5 4 by 7, 2 1 by 5. All these were arranged in circles called mixed fractions. Is it clear, students? Let us see another method of doing. Convert fourth question. Convert 19 by 3 into mixed fraction. So far we have seen which are mixed fractions. But now we have to convert the given fraction into a mixed fraction. Can you say what type of fraction is this? Is it a proper fraction or an improper fraction or a mixed fraction? There are some names of fractions. Yes. Here in the fraction, numerator is bigger than the denominator. That's why this fraction is said to be an improper fraction. Remember, children, always improper fractions only should convert into mixed fraction. Is it clear, students? Now, how we are going to convert this improper fraction to the mixed fraction? We'll see that. Just denominator we have to write in the place of divisor. So 19 should be written in the middle to divide. So 3 table we are using to divide the 19. We all know that 3 6s are 18. 3 6s is 18. 19 minus 18 is 1. Is there anything to drop? Nothing is there to drop here. So we will think of whether 3 table is suitable to continue our division for 1 or not. No, 3 only bigger and 1 is smaller. So we are unable to continue our division. That's why we will stop the division. And the 19 by 3 given question is equal to that 6 written, which is written in the quotient, we have to take first 6. This 1 is a remainder. That remainder part we will take and we will write as a numerator. And this 3 acted as the divisor for us. That 3 we have to take and we will write as the denominator. This fully is called as a 6 1 by 3 and is known as a mixed fraction, which is required for the given question called 19 by 3. Is it clear, students? How easy it is? Yes, It is so easy for us, and finally we got 6 1 by 3 as a mixed fraction. Now see that in the same page, question 5. Convert 5 7 by 8 into improper fraction. The given fraction is said to be mixed fraction because it is the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Again, proper fraction means numerator should be smaller, denominator should be bigger. So this is a mixed fraction. This we should convert into improper fraction. Let us see how it is going to convert. Now see children, given question 5 7 by 8 I have written is equal to this 5 and 8 I have arranged in a bracket. 5 and 8 I have arranged in a bracket. That too in the numerator part I have drawn a divide by symbol or by. In the numerator I have arranged a bracket. 5 and 8 I have written there. 5 into 8 written within the bracket. 5 into 8 within the bracket arranged, plus that 7 which is in the numerator part written there. 7 plus symbol it is, here is into symbol. Don't forget the procedure through which we are converting. Again I am repeating, 5 into 8 arranged within the bracket, plus and 7 is written. Here 8 denominator as it is written 8 because we need a denominator for an improper fraction. Is it clear? Now 5 into 8 gives you 40. 5 8s are 40. Fifth table, 5 8s are 40 plus 7 by 8. 40 plus 7 is 47 by 8. Here we got a new fraction in that the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So we call it as a improper fraction. That is obtained from the question given 5 7 by 8, which is called a mixed fraction. So a mixed fraction converted as a improper fraction. These are the methods which we need to follow. Here we have learned already about like fractions, proper fractions, mixed fractions. I hope things are very clear for you. With the next topic we will meet in the next class. Thank you children.